Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight, our matchup. We'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Hawks. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Knicks, a game behind.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Irving, and it's Robinson in at center. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Hunter against Barrett. Hunter kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter. He takes it in. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate. Puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Here's Young. Robinson with the block. Nobody near Irving. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Herter. Young looking around. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Now here's Randall for the three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Here's Hunter. 9-point game his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Robinson kicks to Barrett. Pass to Irving. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it. Collins against Randall. No good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Outside for Randall. And there's the pass to Barrett. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Walker dishes to Barrett. To get open is Robinson. Barrett, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Collins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
A t-shirt. Your Knicks City Dancer.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Reddish, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And quickly in for Kemba Walker. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Hartenstein's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Quickly the pass to Noel. Here's Barrett. On the wing quickly. Defended by Young. Quickly kicks to Barrett. There's the drive. Shot clock at 3. Over Gallinari. New York, no good that time either.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Okongwu. Over Reddish. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Knicks trail by 5. Back to quickly. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And we talk about the many ways Young affects this game. Shot blocking rarely comes up, but it's a testament to his hustle and determination.
And it's Gallinari missing. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Barrett against Bogdanovich. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Barrett.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Young dishes to Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Out to Gallinari. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Gallinari with a screen for Young. He can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a close closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Irving is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And here is Capella, following Julius Randle's 3. 5 on the clock. Here's Lamb. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Lamb's got his first 2 points.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. And again, New York with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Hawks trail by 4.
Knicks lead 20.
Lamb passes to Collins.
19.
Over Randall. Shot by Collins, no good.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
New York leading by 4. And Walker kicks to Randall. Pass to Irving. Robinson sets a screen for Irving. Ripped away. Here's Hunter. Passes it to Lamb. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins, a screen on Irving. And Herter gets it to go.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Walker against Lamb. Here's Reddish. New York, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Herter. Over Irving. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Randall dishes to Walker. Off target with his 3. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
How about Randall with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, we have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
We do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And new group in for the Knicks. Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Reddish. And quickly in for Kemba Walker. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Young. that shot off, and New York will come the other way. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. Faster quickly. Back to Irving. Barrett with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. From the left block, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Now, here is Gallinari. And Young, here we go. Count it. Young's got 7.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got the lead back up to 7 now for New York.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
And here's Young from the arc. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. Pass to Barrett. Now, here's Quickly. Back to Barrett. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Young for 3. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Noel sets a screen for Irving. Feeds it to Noel. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Noel missing. Outside Bogdanovich. Passes to Hartenstein. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead, up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. And Shaq, you won a dozen Player of the Month awards. What did you do with all of those?
12 awards, 12 months. I had my guy turn it into a calendar. You get it?
That doesn't even make sense for
Yeah,
several reasons.
Just slow it down, Kenny, and say it to yourself. 12 awards, 12 months.
I did.
12 awards, 12 months.
But like
12
you never
awards,
won it
12
in
months.
August.
12
You
awards.
could've won the award
12
in
months.
August.
I mean, 12 awards, 12 months.
There's no
12
September
awards, 12
games
months.
in September.
12 awards,
12
12
months.
There's no games in July.
Calendar. Now let's talk about this matchup. So far, a good start for the New York Knicks.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard. Now, here is Irving. There's a screen by Robinson. Irving passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
The Hawks trail by 7. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
He goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Barrett. 9 points in the game so far. Driving the lane, and Barrett slams it in.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Collins, a screen on Walker. Here's Young. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Young with the ball. Out defended by Randall, and finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now, here's Barrett. 11 points in the game. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession. The Knicks making the switch here. Reddish is checked in. And here are the Knicks now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Walker. And the shot falls short this time. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 5. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Into the lane. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Randall's got 11 points.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randall. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
40-32.
Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. Over Walker. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trying to get open is Randall. Barrett, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's deflected. It's Barrett on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Here's Randall after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Randall kicks to Robinson. And it's Walker penetrating. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Barrett. The 3. And they'll get another chance. Robinson dishes to Randall. Tries to the hoop. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Knicks, Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And quickly in for Walker. .156 left in the third quarter. Barrett. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Bogdanovich looking around. He dishes it to Gallinari. And there's the drive. That one wide left.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Second personal, second team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
That free throw good from Reddish. So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Lamb passes to Gallinari. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Noel. Back to Gallinari. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lamb. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 11.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Hits it from three-point range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Hartenstein.
34.
Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Lamb. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Going inside. Toppin kicks to Noel. Reddish dishes to Barrett. To the paint. There's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
That's what you call using your agility to perfection. Nerlens Noel, a threat in the pick and roll.
Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. And there's the feed to Okongwu. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
One shot.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Now Irving. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Hawks trail by 13. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Kemba Walker is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Shot by Collins, no good. New York shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Out of hand on it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Robinson passes to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Goes up again. Unable to get that one. Collins with some nice D. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Irving. Young passes to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Irving kicks to Reddish. And the Knicks miss again. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Good on the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
This is it to Young.
53-41.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here is Hunter. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Irving, good.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
55-41.
Young pass to Herter. Over Irving. Another shot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Irving. The pass to Robinson. Randall outside. Collins with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Walker. Irving dishes to Randall. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 14 points for Julius Randall.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Hunter.
58-43.
He kicks it to Capella. There's the dish to Collins. Collins a screen on Randall. Here's Hunter. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside Robinson. He dishes it to Walker. There's a screen by Robinson. Walker finds Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Well, as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
The Hawks trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That shot wide open. Herter's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, R.J. Barrett.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Huerter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Now here's Irving. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And tonight is why Young is an all-star. He's got incredible scoring ability. Trey can shoulder the load on that end.
And Barrett slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Hawks trail by 12. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. Huerter backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Now here's Irving. Outside, Walker. The kick out to Irving. It's Barrett on the wing. Irving drives in. Robinson finds Barrett. Traps in the tray. And the Knicks lead by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Knicks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for R.J. Barrett.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Outside for Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Buries it from three-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now, here is Young. Over Robinson. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.